I say, imagine where you always want to go when you leave work. Some people go to the beach or the mountains or someplace else. And then I say, okay, now imagine that place, when you leave work, is right in your backyard.
I always wanted to live in Lake Tahoe, but even back then it was too crowded. So we thought Sandpoint and Lake Pend Oreille was as good as Lake Tahoe, but without the people.
I always thought if you could find a place where there was skiing in the wintertime and water in the summertime, that would be nirvana, and I found it.
And our sales this year will top $70 million. We will be in almost any grocery store in America will have one of our products in some form or another.
And we're bringing all of our frame production to Sandpoint, and all of our painting, and then all of our assembly.
We have DS3 fiber optic circuits coming up here to support our business. We run a significant amount of telecommunications traffic in and out of here. So from a technology standpoint, there's a good infrastructure there.
I think there's a good workforce available, hardworking, friendly people.
People here really want to succeed. They really want to grow. They're excited by that.
We actually have productivity rates that for our industry have been recognized as being world class.
We're not that far out of the mainstream I-90 trucking routes.
And Spokane is not far away. The airport's not far away.
I think the good news for anybody looking to come here is because we've kind of plowed the way, we've established relationships with all the carriers. They've ramped up their capacity in order to support us.
But I think what's most special are the people. It is a very diverse community of interesting people from all over the world.
A lot of artistic and creative people have found their homes here.
You have people from nuclear scientists to former Assistant Secretary of State who live in the surrounding area. Tremendous diversity of opinion, of background, of hope for the future.
My children have just thrived here.
My daughter's in a class with 20 kids in public school here versus 36 in LA.
I have a daughter who's 12 who has spent half of her school career in the school district in Pennsylvania where we moved from, which last year was rated as the #1 school district on the East Coast. She's actually risen in terms of where she fits, in the national comparison. On the national test, she's actually reaching higher and higher percentage levels.
To me, it was very important that Sandpoint had some cultural influence. And I think the festival, as well as all the other arts happenings that go on the whole year long, was an important decision in moving here.
We're in the beginning phases of really building a four-season resort here. We've already invested over $12 million into the resort. We've rebuilt the hotel. We've added a new high-speed six-pack. We've already broken ground on our next condominium project, which is a $15 million White Pine Lodge.
I think the main thing, probably all of us that I know of in business here, one of our main reasons for being here is the quality of life.
You know you're alive here every day because every day is different.
When you're inside, it's just like you're in Chicago or New York or LA or wherever you may be. But when you walk out the doors, you have skiing in the wintertime and, lake activities or hiking in the summertime.
There are trade-offs. In fact, I have a list of compromises that you make when you move up here. It used to take me 45 minutes to drive to work. Now it takes me 10. It used to take me 10 hours to get to the Rockies to ski. Now it takes me 20 minutes to get to the ski area. I used to have to drive an hour and a half to sail on the Chesapeake. Now it's 5 minutes down to the marina.
I mean, this place is undiscovered. I mean, it is so rich in things to do.
You can travel the world. There's probably places as pretty as North Idaho, but there's none prettier than North Idaho.